Yeah, I do. Okay. So welcome everybody to the very first Feet to Faith team meeting of 2023. I am really excited to get these started again. If you are newer with Scentsy, welcome. If you have never been a part of a team meeting, I have not done one in a hot minute. I had been doing the lives on Feet to Faith. And I decided that it was time to get these going again and get our community kind of back. With COVID happening and all that, it kind of, put a halt on us being able to get together in person. We have grown so much. We have a lot of people that are all over the place. So what I wanted to really hone in on for our first meeting, and as you guys know, I did open up Feet to Faith to our group. So group wide, I opened up the Feet to Faith team page to everybody in all of the different groups that we have in our organization. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited moving forward. I know some of you guys are on here that are not directly underneath Feet to Faith team, but we are all a family. We are all a group, and I really wanted to get that going moving forward. And Alex, you're a freaking boss, having daggone surgery or whatever you had today, looking like a pirate. I'm so proud of you for being on. Hey girl. So with that being said, I really wanted to dive in on how to have a successful business in 2023. I really just wanted to talk basics tonight. I wanted to reiterate a lot of different basics, but I also wanted to kind of chat with you guys how I work my business. There's some things that I'm changing for this year for the better. There's some things that I used to implement in the past that I stopped implementing that I needed to go back to as I was kind of analyzing my business and what used to work, what has worked, and all that. So the biggest thing I'm going to talk about tonight is consistency. Consistency is the magic sauce. If you guys see me looking down, I have notes. I will share these with you guys, but I highly recommend taking notes. You guys, well, if you did not know, I was a special education teacher for 8 years. There's a lot of power in taking something, processing it, and putting it on paper. So if you have the ability, Kayla, I will send you all the notes. Do not with the baby in your hand. And I'll upload these for everybody too. I have a drive that I'm working on with some resources for you guys as well. But consistency is the magic sauce. If somebody is like, why is that person so successful in Scentsy? It's because they're consistent. They're consistent in the right things. They're not doing the fluff, and they are consistently doing the things that matter in this business. So what I want you guys to put in the chat, I want to know what you are going to be consistent in this year in your business. If you're a brand new consultant, you're watching the replay. If you are, a seasoned consultant, what are you going to be consistent in this year? Pick 3 things. If you can't think them off the top of your head, that's fine. But I want you to think about that. What are 3 things that you are going to be consistent in this year? And I do want to tell you guys, I'm going to make this a very short, try to pack everything in. So if I'm talking really fast, I'm sorry. I think I have a limit of 40 minutes. I told you guys, I won't pay for this. I use the free version. So I want you guys to think about that. If you need to write it down and come back to it, I want you to think of 3 things that you are going to be consistent in this year in your business. Okay. I also want you to think about, what do you want out of your business this year? What do you want out of your business? What goals do you have for yourself? Okay. I spent a lot of time so far, it's the 5th of the month. I spent a lot of time in the last week of December and this first week, really kind of digging in what I wanted out of my business this year. I'll be sharing with you guys, but I made a vision board. I finished that today. And I have another goal board that's right in front of my face. That's why I'm pointing over here. But I want you to write those goals down, list form, vision board, whatever helps you, but really knowing why you're doing Scentsy, what you're working towards is what's going to keep you rooted and grounded throughout this year whenever times get tough, right? Because January brings this beautiful new, this new slate. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do all the things and I'm going to do this and that. And then life happens. And then you chip your tooth. And then you have eye surgery. And then your car breaks down. And then you're like, but I don't have time for that. I don't have time to do that. When you have something that's in front of your face, whether it's on your wall, whether it's on your phone, whether, I don't even know, a sticky note on your refrigerator, whatever it is, it keeps you grounded. It keeps you reminded of why you're doing what you're doing when times get hard, because motivation's not real. It's for a very short period of time, but we're not all motivated. If you're always motivated, let's chat. Because I am not always motivated. I have to drag myself into this office more times than not to get my work done. So the first thing I'm going to really talk about is knowing the compensation plan. Put in the chat if you know the compensation plan. You know what level you're at. And this is open up group wide. So we might have some essential and certified consultants on this call, all the way through director, star director, and I'm a superstar director. If you know the compensation plan, I want you to put whatever in the comments. Okay. The compensation plan is, and again, I'm going to share this with you guys, but it is on the back of every single catalog. This is one of my very favorite parts about Scentsy, is that we are a part of the DSA, which is the Direct Sales Association company, and we have to abide by some very strict guidelines. Okay. You know, when people are like, oh my God, that's a pyramid scheme. I can guarantee you I work 25 times harder than I ever did as an essential or certified consultant now that I'm a superstar director. But in the very back of every single catalog, if you guys knew this or not, there is the compensation plan. Okay. Compensation plan's back there. You can literally look at your title. You can look across, see what minimums you need to hit, what you need to do to get to the next level. I want you guys to think about this, and I want you guys to really dig in. What do you want out of your business this year? Do you want to stay at the level that you're at? You might know your goals right now. You might be a lead consultant. You might want to get superstar consultant. You might be a star consultant. You might want to hit director. I want you guys to think about that, because it's going to start with really knowing that compensation plan and knowing, okay, well, I don't have a team of anybody right now, but I really want to get to director. What do I need to do? Okay. You need to make a plan. You need to know the way, and you need to get to work. Okay. So knowing this compensation plan of exactly what you need to do, the minimums of everything, all that is going to help you get there. And if you have a really big God-sized dream, or you have a goal that you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I'm going to get that, reach out to your frontline, reach out to your director, reach out to me. One of us, all of us, any of us would love to work with you. And I'm speaking for all of you guys, if you're a leader and directors and above. Reach out, because if you are willing to grow a team, then you're willing to help people work alongside of you. So number one, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I was meeting somebody. 5. I have 5 things I want to kind of dig into, and then I have some top tips for crushing this year. So number 1, book parties. You want 2023 to be a big year in your business, you have got to book parties. You have to book parties. And some of you might be like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't book parties. Okay. You have to book parties. And I'm not saying you have to book parties in the conventional way of booking parties. Back in the day, booking parties, you should just be like, okay, you have to book a party. You have to go to somebody's house. You have to have this huge, full, display, and you have to have these amazing speaking skills, and you have to do that. No, partying has evolved very much so. You could have a text party. You could have a Facebook party. You could have a bag party where you just send testers to somebody, they bring it to work. If you want to do home parties, do some home parties. I built my business doing home parties. I love home parties, but my home parties don't look like they used to back in the day. Okay. You have to book parties. And how do you book parties? You say, do you want free Scentsy? Do you want free Scentsy? Do you want free Scentsy? When I'm booking parties, I do not say, do you want to have a party? Do you want to have a party? No, I said, do you want free Scentsy? I literally yesterday or the day before, and I shared it in Feed to Faith. I had a customer of mine. I have been asking her to have a party, not saying, do you want to have a party? I swear it's been a year, but she got a mystery bag of mine, and I put pods in there, and I forgot she didn't have, I don't change up my mystery bags. I keep them the same. They have pods in there. And she was like, well, I guess I got to get an air purifier. That's where her mind first went. She didn't go to wall fans. She didn't go to mini fans. She said, I got to get an air purifier because you put these things in here. I'm like, all right, but we have these other things too. And she was like, okay, well, I saw somebody post something about 50% off. I said, yeah, remember how I keep telling you that you need to have a little thing where you invite all your friends and they order and you get free and half off. There's double half off rewards. Oh, well, and I was like, I mean, this is the worst that can happen. The worst that can happen, nobody orders, you have to pay full price. The best that can happen, you get it half off or you get it for even cheaper. She said, yes, we're starting it on Monday. Okay. She's already had 12 people have joined her Facebook group that we set up. Just ask, go for the no. Okay. Partying solves all of your problems in your business. You will expand your customer base 25 times over the more you party, but only if you're consistently partying and only if you're consistently doing the follow-ups. If you are having parties and people are ordering and you are not creating relationships and you're not following up those people, they are going to go to somebody else. You want to create a sticky environment that whenever somebody is partying with you, they have a relationship with you. They are connecting to you. You are becoming a friend of theirs. Whenever people order online, I text them right away. I add them on Facebook. If they have a Facebook, I add them on Instagram. And then I ask them if I can add them to my VIP page. Why? Because I want me to be forefront of their Scentsy mind. When they see Scentsy or they hear Scentsy, I want them to think of me. Okay. Something I did today too, from watching Brianna Engel's, I don't know if any of you guys were on her training this morning that she did for our team page. She was saying in there that she, if you did not know what people connect on different levels with you, put on your Facebook or your social media, what 3 things come to your mind other than Scentsy when you think of me. I did that today. Y'all, I have not talked about margaritas in my stories or my Facebook in I don't even know how long. And almost everybody said when they see margaritas, they think of me. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but they said margaritas. Okay. People think of margaritas when they think of me. That's fine. Okay. So create relationships, create a sticky environment, and create a follow-up that is going to make those people stay your customers, because those customers, guys, listen, those customers are going to eventually be your next host. They're going to get free and half off. They're going to be your next clubbers because they're going to want the 10% off. They're going to want the half off item, and they might join your team because they're ready to get paid off their addiction. I know Heather's on here and Barb is on here. Heather was buying from Barb for a year or so. She even helped her with an event, and here she is. Okay. She retired. She was ready to do something fun, and here she is. You never know if you don't open your mouth and talk to people. Okay. Go for the no with booking parties. You're going to be told no. April's on here. She was telling me she was told no by 2 people, and then she was ignored by the rest. Who cares? Who cares? The more you get ignored, the more you get told no, the easier it is. The easier it is. Don't take it personally. Those people don't, the people who are ignoring you, it's a them problem. They just don't want to disappoint you. That's it. They don't want to disappoint you, and they don't want to be the bearer of bad news. They don't want to do it. Guys, I was a customer for 2.5 years. I never had a party. And then I joined one day just from going on my sponsor's website and pressing join. It's a them problem. It's not a you problem. Whenever they're ready to have a party or join or whatever, they'll do it. Okay. Another tip with booking parties, always have a catch-all party opened online on your website that your customers who order from you online, or maybe you don't have customers who order from you online yet, always have one open that people can go to help build up rewards for yourself. Okay. I always have a party that is open that says order for freebies here, or something along those lines. Order here for some freebies, blah, 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 blah. When you are a lead consultant or above, people can consultant search you. Meaning, if somebody is in Leland and they put in the area code, or they put in Leland, my name and everyone else who is on this call, everyone else who is in this team, everyone else in this group that is a lead consultant or above is going to show up as long as they have an active personal website. Okay. Free for the first 3 months, and then it's $15 a month after that. Highly recommend it. It's a business expense. but it is crucial to having a successful business, especially in 2023. We live in an online shopping world. Online shopping. People want to be able to go online, shop, not talk to anybody, they might not even respond to your thank you text. They want to be able to go online. They want to be able to shop. But when you're a lead consultant or above, you can be found on consultant search. Okay. Always have a catch-all party, because whenever people order, it will start counting towards that 200 host minimum credit. Okay. And then it just automatically, the PRV will go straight into your month. And then once it hits 200, you'll start seeing those host rewards rack up. I usually keep one open for an entire month and I spend it using the next month. I'll probably keep this one I just open until March 1st, because that's when all the new goods come out. See what I'm saying? Then you can have a shopping spree for yourself, because guys, if you're on this call and you were a Scentsy addict before you joined, say amen. The only person I know that did not ever use Scentsy before she joined is Kayla Coleman, who is a star director. Never used Scentsy before she joined. Okay. We all loved Scentsy before we joined, more than likely. Use it to your advantage. Okay. Number 2, increase Scentsy Club. If you want to go big this year, you got to push Scentsy Club. Okay. Number 1, Scentsy Club is revenue that is always coming in. It's always coming in. Okay. Scentsy Club is the way to get the people that don't want to party. You don't want to have a party. You don't want to do that to your friends. Okay, that's fine. Guess what? $30, you get 10% off. $60, you get 10% off and a half off item. You have access to exclusive bricks. Get what I'm saying? Every month, 2 months, 3 months, you should be able to talk about Scentsy Club in your sleep. Do you guys know the benefits of being a part of Scentsy Club? And number 1, if you don't have a Scentsy Club yourself, you're doing your business a disservice. You need to have a Scentsy Club, because you need to be able to share the benefits. You need to be able to show on your stories and your posts and your parties and your VIP page. When you get your always get my bars in, y'all. I'm sorry, my face is so red right now. I have sweatpants on. I'm really hot. Besides the point, I'm always scrolling. Share Scentsy Club, share the perks. Okay. If you don't have one, you can't share the benefits. You can, but it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard to share the benefits if you're not doing them yourself. Okay. Anything that's consumable is in there. Club is a no-brainer for your best customers. It is an absolute no-brainer. Vomit about club perks at the mouth. It takes, I think the research is 7 times before somebody listens to you about something. 7 times. Guys, every single order that I do, I put in a flyer about club. I talk about club all the time. This is probably going into the trash can more times than not, but guess what? That one time that they're finally like, okay, I'm going to see this. Okay, there's a QR code. I'm going to go there. And then they're like, wow, why have I not been doing this? Why haven't I listened to Amber? I don't know. Okay. Talk about club. It is very beneficial and crucial to a successful business, because they can always add stuff over and over and over to club. They can change it every single month if they want to, but if they fall in love with something, it will be made forever and ever, amen, in a bar for them. That's huge. That is huge. I know my bar collection alone is ridiculous, but share the mess out of it. Something that I do for my clubbers, and my VIPs know this, my customers know this, I treat my clubbers like gold. Yes, I treat all of my customers like gold, but my clubbers are the bee's knees, and they know it. And when I'm doing their mail outs, I brag about it in my VIP page. And this past time when I was doing mail outs, I did the bring back my bar samples just to my clubbers. I created FOMO there. I didn't do full cubes. That was a whole situation with making those samples. But I created FOMO. And then I got a $150 subscription from a customer of mine I've been telling for 2 years to join club, and he never listened to me, and he finally joined because I posted that in the VIP page. They're watching, but you have to talk about it. You have to share it. Create a sticky environment. Your customers are not going to want to leave. So number 3, maybe, I don't know, 4, 3, think. I don't know. Share the opportunity. How to have a successful business in 2023. Share the opportunity. Put in the comments if it scares you to talk about Scentsy and the opportunity with Scentsy. I'm not going to put it in the comments. I'm going to tell you guys it's scary. It's very scary to talk about direct sales. It's very scary to talk about the benefits of Scentsy because direct sales has a bad rep. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. Direct sales has a bad rep. People don't have a good taste in their mouth by a lot of direct sales companies. Okay. Well, Alex, give me some of that juju, boo. I was scared and now I don't care. It gets easier. It gets easier. Okay. But if you want to increase your income, put in the comments if you want to increase your income this year with Scentsy. If you want to increase your income, if you want to promote, you have to build a team. You have to build a team. Okay. And building a team is nothing other than, do you want to get paid off of your love for the product? Do you want to get paid off the love of your product? You love Scentsy. One of my newest recruits, Ashley Taylor, she literally had 2 clubs with me now. 2 clubs. Well, she just joined because I literally told her she can't do this anymore. 2 clubs, like $200 a month already. That's active. And I had been sharing for months. Just join, just join, just join. Even if it is to get paid off of your addiction, it does not make sense for me to hang on to that PRV and to be PRV hungry and to kidnap that PRV when you can get paid off of it. You have no idea how much Scentsy can bless somebody else's life until you talk about it. Okay? Guys, I was able to walk away from special education teaching for 8 years because of this company. There is power and so many different opportunities within this company if you just be consistent. Okay? A lot of people hate their jobs. A lot of people hate their jobs. This economy is whack. Okay? Scentsy's a happy place. I try really hard to protect you guys and to make this a very welcoming and trusting and family feel environment. A lot of people need that in their lives. Okay. Some people don't just join for the income. Some people need those friendships. Some people need that family atmosphere. Some people need an escape. Some people need something for them. Some people want to help out because they don't bring any income into their family because their husband does everything. Okay. If you don't know, share the opportunity. Think about who would benefit from this business. What I like to do is when I'm looking at social media, I like to look at people who are talking about themselves hating their jobs. That's one of my very favorite things to do, is prospecting people who are talking about hating their jobs. Because I'm not going to message them right then and be like, I have an opportunity for you. I'm not going to do that. It's very salesy. That's icky. It's gross. Some people might do that, but that's cold messaging to me, and I don't have a relationship with them, but I will keep an eye on them. I will like their stuff or put like a heart or something, and I'll keep an eye on them. Okay. If they're a customer of mine, that's a very easy way, but I make time and effort to foster that relationship and to talk to them about it. I already said this, but PRV is for right now. Don't be a PRV hoarder. It's scary to lose your PRV. I know it's scary to lose sales because you're like, oh my gosh, but I just got active, and what if I have to? It's okay. It's okay. As long as you're partying, you're getting more customers, you're getting new PRV, you're expanding your customer base. Okay. We always have a join kit that is on special. You guys know that. Put in the comments if you know that. We always have a join kit that's on special. You do not have to wait for a month where we have a join special. And 9 times out of 10, unless your name is Kayla Coleman, who joined for a $15 join kit, it's really hard to work with people who are joining for just a join kit. Did any other of you join when it was a join kit? Like the 12 or 15, and shake your head, whatever. That was not an option whenever I joined in 2016. We only had the $99 kit, but we have the host to join kit. Every single month, 24/7, 365 days out of the year, we have a join special. All you have to do is have a qualifying party. If you have a $200 minimum party that you're closing for yourself, all you have to have is 1 cent left. 1 cent left in your host credit. And you can give that kit to somebody else for $59. Always have a join special. Okay. There's tons of trainings on YouTube. I think I have a training on YouTube about that. You can look in Feet to Faith too, but that's the host to join kit. It's a smaller kit, but it's always available. Always available. Okay. Next up, how to have an amazing business in 2023. Top-notch customer service. I already talked about this, but why would people want to buy Scentsy from you when they can choose all of the other consultants that are around? There are consultants in every single state. There are consultants in other regions. There are consultants in other countries. What makes you stand out? What makes you stand out? Number one thing you need to always do is say thank you. Thank you goes a very long way. I don't care if you have fancy flowers. I don't care if you have candy in your mail outs. I don't care if you do mail outs. I didn't do mail outs for the first 3.5 years of my business, maybe 4 years. Until COVID happened, I did not do mail outs. I was a full-time teacher. I didn't have time to do mail outs. And honestly, my business wasn't online really until COVID happened. Okay. Always say thank you. A text goes a very long way. Always say thank you. Sample out products other than wax to people. Are you sampling out washer whiffs? Are you sampling out Scentsy Fresh? Are you sampling out Counter Clean? Those are the top 3 things that I sample out to get people hooked on stuff other than wax. Okay, let me show you guys really quick. I need to make samples of Fresh and Counter Clean, but washer whiffs, I got these off of Amazon. You can also buy them on the consultant store on Workstation. You can look on there too. But I literally just get these baggies off of Amazon, and then I put a scoop or a scoop and a half in here. I label it, and I put these in orders. Not every single order, but washer whiffs, and then the Scentsy Fresh and Counter Clean. I'll have to show you guys. I don't have any made right now, but I sample those out. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. Okay, I have a countdown. 9 minutes and 46 seconds. I'm gonna talk really fast. Okay. But I sample that stuff out. Why? Because I want people to fall in love and know that we have products that are amazing other than wax and warmers. Okay. Washer whiffs are fantastic. They are fantastic. Scentsy Fresh is wonderful. Counter Clean, wonderful. Those are the top 3 things that I sell other than wax and warmers, and pods, but obviously you can't sample those out. So top-notch customer service, create and foster those relationships. Like I said, saying thank you. You are more than just Scentsy. Okay. Add them on Facebook, add them to your VIP page, have them become a part of your life where they can watch you. Are you a mom? Are you a nurse? Are you a teacher? Do you love plants? Do you love going to the beach? You guys can connect on stuff other than Scentsy. Make them know, like, and trust you. All right. Dang. I gotta talk real quick. Are y'all ready? Next, systems. You have to have systems in place this year to help keep you focused. Okay. You need to have a system for what you're doing each day. If you work your business each day, or the days that you're working your business, you need to figure out what days you're booking parties. You need to figure out which days you're doing follow-ups. You need to figure out which days you're having joint conversations. If you have a team, you need to figure out which days you are helping them build their business, okay, with their needs. You need to have systems in place. I'm not going to show you guys. I'm going to take a picture and show everybody on Feet to Faith the systems that I do use. But I just kind of switched it up a little bit. But just to kind of go through, I have daily tasks that I do each and every single day. I'm waiting on my planner right now. I'm changing it up. I used to do a Monday through Friday system, but now I'm breaking it down even more because I'm tired of sticky notes everywhere. So I'm actually going to have their labels. I shared these So this is what I used to use Monday through Friday. But this is just literally different labels that instead of a sticky note, it has everything bulleted on there for me. So that way I can just cross them off. And that way I'm being consistent, because I told you guys consistency is the magic sauce in this business. I started using Hit 'em Up. It's an app for follow-ups. You can create groups on there. Love it so far. I have a VIP page, and then I also use a system that is called the 3 Legs of Monthly Success. I have that uploaded in Feed to Faith, but I will upload that in there as well. Okay, so I have 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Here are my top tips, other than those, how to crush this year and your goals with your business. Number 1, use and share our products. Use and share our products. You cannot sell what you are not personally using. We're sharing products and we're not selling products. Share it. Don't just post something and say, this is a warmer for $45. Who wants it? Take a picture of it. It's on your mantle, and say, I love the glow of this warmer. Or just say something like, I love watching TV at night with my husband and this is glowing. I don't know. Make it sound like you. Make it sound like you. You're authentic. You are your own person. Okay. Sharing and not selling our products, but use our products. Use them. Okay. Number 2, invest in your business. Are you subscribed for at least Scent of the Month? Do you guys know what Scent of the Month is? I highly recommend, if you're wanting to build it big this year with your business, at least go on Workstation, go under the account tab and sign up for at least Scent of the Month. You do not have to do Warmer of the Month, but Scent of the Month is crucial. Why? Because every single month I get these flyers. I might not get the warmer every single month. I take other authentic pictures that other people have used, like this Disney drive-in. I'm not a Disney person, so I could have gotten it and sold it, but I just didn't get it. Okay. So what I've shared is other pictures that consultants have used. But what I do, I make samples of this pineapple rose. It's amazing. I have my information on the back. I sample these out to my customers. I put them in mail outs. I put them in orders. That's also a customer service thing. I don't have to do that. Okay. And then like the LTOs, sampling out those. Okay. These went to my clubbers, and then I had a few left over. These scents are amazing. Now, people can listen to me say that all day long. I go in my stories, I talk about the scent, I talk about how much I love them, but they need it underneath their nose. Okay. So, and follow up with those samples. Don't just give a sample without following up. Number 3, label everything you give out or send and make yourself known as the Scentsy chick. Okay. You want people to see your name and think of Scentsy. Right? We're all on this call for a reason. We want our Scentsy business to be successful. Don't downplay yourself. Label every single thing. I even put labels on my scent circles where it says fragrance lover. Thank you so much for supporting my biz. It has pictures of my family, my son, a QR code. Okay. My information is on every single thing that I give out. And I print my own stuff at my house. I don't even know what number it is. Post your Scentsy link in your bio on social media. If people are having to guess if you still do Scentsy, that's a problem. You need to have it known that you do Scentsy. If somebody goes to, I can't tell you how many times I've gone to somebody's social media, and this hasn't been within Scentsy. This is like somebody doing doTERRA or something. I was looking for oils or something, and I didn't know if they were still doing it. I couldn't find the link anywhere. I got off their social media and I went to the website myself. Don't make it difficult for people to find stuff. Like I said, with your personal website, people want to be able to go and shop on their own without talking to you. Some people are just like that. A lot of people are very introverted. Okay. Make it easily accessible. If you do not have a link tree, I highly recommend. I have a link tree. If you want to go on my Instagram, the Amber Ryan, you can look at mine. It's free. You just upload a bunch of different links, and it's one-stop shop where people can just press different links. It's all right there. Okay. Post in your story at least one time a day about Scentsy. At least one time a day. I started doing this a couple years ago. I make sure every single day, and I have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, so y'all bear with me. Every single day I post at least one time about Scentsy, and I'm not posting a flyer. I'm posting something very authentically, whether it is me taking the Scentsy Fresh with a song in the background that I add, spraying my bed, changing my wax, filling up my diffuser, changing my pods, something about Scentsy. I'm going in my story one time a day. If you're scared about social media, start there. Start there. Show up a little bit at a time. Next, do you want to build it big this year? I want you to aim for 4 to 6 parties a month. 4 to 6 parties a month. And I want you to aim for at least 2,000 PRV a month. Some of you, that might sound really, really scary, but guys, listen to me. 2,000 PRV is going to guarantee that you are partying, you're expanding your customer base. You have a lot of people that are buying Scentsy from you. You have a great network if you are getting at least 2,000 PRV a month, okay? And it's an automatic 5% commission increase that month. So it goes from 25% commission to 30% commission just for that month. And if you get a minimum of 2,000 PRV, guys, that's a minimum of a $600 paycheck. That's a big deal. Okay. Okay. Constant communication about club, have a dream team list, make a vision board and know your why. Train yourself, watch YouTube trainings, listen to podcasts, read books. I do not read. I listen to YouTube videos, sometimes podcasts. YouTube has so many different things. Just go up in the search bar and search whatever it is you're looking for. Jennifer Anderson is one of my very favorite people to listen to. She has a plethora of things to listen to on there. Something I just did before I got on the call, update your personal website picture and your story. I hadn't touched mine in a hot minute. Go update it. Go update the picture. Go update your story. You have a story to tell. You are authentic, and people look at that. Before they buy from you, sometimes they will go and look at your story and they're like, do I want to support this person? Okay. And lastly, be you and be authentic. There is nobody else on this earth that is like you. Be authentic. Do not copy and paste. Do not steal other people's posts. Be authentic and be yourself. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and press end before it. Don't know how to stop.